forward to that hopefully coming to our area. They've got 6 contracts already, but over the next so many years, but it's kind of an affordable healthcare thing, which is really cool. I'm excited about that. But anyway, I just want to welcome you. I know it's really hard after a work day to get here. And so I'm going to just talk briefly because I'm really excited that Dr. Jay's coming, that he came. He's been working with Jake, and it's been a great experience. Jake is like, Dr. J, he sings his praises. So I'm excited. We have a lot of talent in this room, and I encourage you guys to, kind of mingle. We've got, meditation. Claudia does amazing work on your whole digestive system and female organs. You have jewelry, right? Yeah, so I'm just thankful for all the gifts that we have, and that's the whole purpose of having us all come together to share our gifts and talents with each other. But I want to talk a little bit about what essential oils are, because I know we have a couple of new people, and then we'll have Dr. J take over. But essential oils are aromatic compounds that come from plants. They work at the cellular level in your body, and they are adaptogenic. So you can use different oils for many, many different things, it makes them wonderful because they're so versatile. And all modern medications come from them, but modern medications also have, they are synthetic, so they have a rotation on them, and that rotation, your body says, what the heck is this? Doesn't know what to do, and it gives you a side effect. So that's why every medication you start, you're going to add another one, because they're all kind of helping another symptom that's happening. But with essential oils, really the only symptom you might get is a little bit of a rash, and that's either if you're sensitive to an oil, you've put a hot oil on that you shouldn't have put on your skin, or if you are cleansing too fast, you're using oils too fast, you might need to slow down and work on your liver and kidneys before you continue. So if you ever had that side effect, you want to stop use for a week and then start working on your, just work on your liver. Just do like lemon oil or something really simple. So that's what essential oils are. Actually, one more thing I want to mention is that they cause your body to vibrate at a higher frequency. So they're amazing for emotions, not just supporting your physical cells, they're also great for your emotions. And one of the main things that we learned at convention was really talking about the quality. And I've always known doTERRA has an amazing quality, but I learned something new. That 90% of all oils are adulterated at one level or another. So that's why doTERRA did what they did. They have a new standard of oils, so you can feel very safe using these oils, and that's why you can do them internally, topically, or aromatically. So an example of aromatic is here. You can use it with a diffuser. Another way, if you don't have a diffuser around, is you can rub them in your hands, smell them, and that's another way to diffuse oils. And it hits the amygdala so quickly that you get a great response. And topically would be if you have an ache or a pain, and internally would be if you have like an overall body challenge, such as you need your immune system improved, increased, supported, or whatever. So basically you think of essential oils as something that is there to help support your system and your body and your emotions, whatever you're going through. Now, I gave everybody a handout, and this is to support what Dr. J is going to talk to us about. Hopefully, I maybe guessed some areas that you're going to be talking about. But I just made these out because, there's different, we need to be prepared. I think I don't know if it's 1 in 6 or 1 in 8. I kind of listened to this thing. People get Alzheimer's, so I'm a person that likes to do preventative measures, and that's why I use oils the way that I do. If I support my body early on, then hopefully I'm not going to have some of the challenges later on that a lot of people are facing. And I'm very happy to say at almost 58, I'm not on any medications, and that's kind of cool because I say, well, okay, if there's a sign here, something's going on with me, what is it? So let me find the core problem and work on it. So anyway, that's that. Now, did Dr. J step out, or is he? Did he go out?
He's right there.
Oh, there he is. Okay. So, a little bit about Dr. J. You'll see he's written books, he's been on TV, he's been in this industry for a really long time, but I don't really have a bio on you, but
I should have given you one.
yeah, but he's amazing. That's all I can say, and I'll let him
Tell us how amazing he is.
all I know is that my son, between him and Claudia, has been a happy camper. So.
Natural medicine practitioner Dr. J. Sordean.
Best-selling author Dr. J. Sordean joins us now.
Heavy metal toxicity, other kinds of chemical toxicity also are influences and help to break down the brain cells, help to damage not only the brain cells, other cells in the body, but
And I'm really excited to read this book by Dr. J, especially because for me, I had a father who, when he died, he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Dr. J. Sordean, for a better life, rather. Dr. J. Sordean, nice to have you back, sir.
I am here with Dr. J. Sordean.
So here to help is Dr. Sordean. Good morning.
Over the course of his career, he has worked with thousands of patients, from infants to men and women in their 90s and older. Dr. J is the author of 2 best-selling books on dementia and enhancing brain health. He has been invited as a medical expert on over 20 TV news talk shows around the country to help people avoid the mistakes that can lead to Alzheimer's and head injuries. You can see those segments on YouTube by going to the website theredwoodclinic.com/media-kit. Dr. J has 2 wonderful daughters, 13 and 20, who he is crazy about. They are both bilingual in English and Hebrew. Dr. J is also bilingual, being fluent in Japanese. Dr. J lived in Japan for 3 years and translated professionally for 8 years, 5 of those of the National Cancer Institute in Philadelphia. It was in Philadelphia that he was nicknamed Dr. J. Today, Dr. J will guide us through some of the steps he uses to improve people's brain health. He takes people through a scientifically based and thorough evaluation process first. Then he gives a rational, individualized plan with action steps to balance and tone the brain. He calls his 7-step program the Brain Health Process. It is so that you can maximize your brain and heart health for a better life.
My whole forehead, temples, sometimes you can feel it in the back of my head as well. A lot of pain in my neck and upper back. It's at about a 5 right now. Fatigue is really bad. Depression, anxiety, those are all pretty bad. My brain fog basically went down quite a bit.
okay, how much do you think?
It was probably at a 5 or a 6, and when I left, it was probably at a 2 or a 3.
Excellent. That was after the last visit.
Yes.
All right, and we just had another visit. How are you feeling now?
Relaxed.
That's right, because you said you felt really relaxed after the last one. That was helpful.
Yes, it's very helpful since that's a big problem, I think.
Exactly.
Brain fog's a lot better. I feel a little bit more concentrated, back into feeling like I can speak more clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So one of my purposes in life is to prevent 1 million cases of Alzheimer's. And as you know, how many people here know someone with Alzheimer's or dementia? Hold your hands up high enough. Everyone look around. So definitely it's an epidemic. And 1 in 8 Americans has Alzheimer's or will. And 1 in 3 people dies with dementia. Now dementia is the big category. And then Alzheimer's is under that category, but of the dementia, 70% is Alzheimer's. So it's a very big part of brain dysfunction and brain degeneration. So what's your experience been with the Alzheimer's?
I had an uncle who died of Alzheimer's. My dad had a long-time girlfriend that he experienced with, and her mental decline, she was diagnosed with dementia, not Alzheimer's yet. They had to put her in a home, and then she had to stop dancing, and now she's in a very high assisted living place. And so they don't see each other anymore, you know, because she couldn't remember. So I just watched her decline from the vibrant square dancing, you know.
Wow.
And so, and my uncle, so I'm very interested in this, not even really knowing what you were doing, because I just had the DNA testing done that everyone's doing, the 23andMe, because the Alzheimer's sort of runs on my mom's side of the family. My aunt was never diagnosed, the oldest in the family, but she was a little nutty. And so I have one of the 4 markers of Alzheimer's. So they say that of the 4, 1 gives me a, you know, maybe 5 to 10% possibility of getting it at 75, and then a higher 20% when I'm 85. Well, that's scary.
It is.
Because I'm 56, and so that's not very far away.
Yeah, it's a very scary process, and the environment has a lot to do with all DNA turning on or not turning on.
Right.
And so environment is a big factor in Alzheimer's as well. I know that Lana mentioned the liver and the kidneys, which are very important in the elimination process, keeping toxins cleared from the body. And so, did everyone get my handout? No. So on the front page of that, and let me say again, my heart really goes out to you about your parents and it was your
My
uncle's
and so
girlfriend?
now my father's girlfriend, but my uncle on my mother's side, and so his granddaughter and I are cousins, and we're meeting up next week. And she just took the DNA testing too, and she was very afraid because she was sure she was going to have the markers. So we haven't talked about it. She just got her results.
Yeah. So definitely having genetic markers may have some influence and increases risk, but it doesn't mean that you have to have those markers to actually develop a degeneration of your brain. Some others here have experience with that? You had with anyone in your family or friends?
Not really,
No.
actually.
Dr. J, her grandfather had
My 81 grandpa, he has dementia and stage 6 Alzheimer's. He's sailed his whole life, and
Is in sales?
he's been a sailor. Like,
Oh, a sailor.
On the water, businessman. He's always been super vibrant and lively, and when he was about 70 or so is when the Alzheimer's, he had like a really early onset Alzheimer's too, kind of really foggy, always making like kind of poor business decisions and forgetting that he did that. And then
When did that start? When he was 30 or 40? Poor business decisions, you can all be done at any age,
right.
but yeah.
So now he's in basically 24-hour care. He has caretakers 24/7. He lives in a gated community. He lives in Rossmore and Walnut Creek. So
All right,
it's a
Rossmore's
good
good.
community. He loves golfing, so he's still active, always walking every day. But you know, he still remembers us. But it's hard.
Yeah, that is hard when you go and visit a relative who you've grown up with for so many years and they can't remember your name or the name of their pets and things like that. That's an early sign. Also, another early sign is if you're smelling peanut butter, like you close your eyes and you come in from the angle, the left side will start to go first. So that's sort of like a interesting diagnostic clue of the brain starting to have some degeneration going on. Now, how much time do I have? Okay, so on this sheet here, I go through 12 different factors that are scientifically and clinically proven to have an influence on your brain and be related to Alzheimer's. I don't have time to go over all these. Now, when I do the television appearances, and again, I've been on TV maybe 22, 23 times talking about Alzheimer's and the ways that one can prevent Alzheimer's. Of course, I don't have very much time on those shows either to talk about everything. So I try to boil it down into brief mentioning of certain things. So tonight what I want to do is briefly touch on stress, which is up here in this top. It's like at around 1 o'clock, not quite 1 o'clock.
I heard that.
And also, I want to say something about meningeal compression, and that's down at like 5 o'clock. and then maybe a little about circulation. But what I would
Circulation
like people to do.
exercise.
Pardon?
Is circulation like exercise?
Yeah, circulation.
I've seen exercise
Everyone can
on
do
here.
exercise in general. I mean, there are certain exercises I think are really, really helpful, but I'm not going to go over those. There's a webinar. There are various things online that I have that show a particular exercise called Ritsu Zen, which is standing Zen meditation where you go like this, which I think is super, 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 really helpful for the nervous system as well as circulation and the joints. So that's something I would recommend. But what I like, does everyone have a pen or a pencil or something? In order to get the most out of this evening, we're going to have you fill out something too. And how much, if I might ask, how much are the costs of the facilities that you're?
My uncle always stayed at home,
Uh-huh.
and my aunt took care of him. I don't know, when my dad's girlfriend first went into assisted living, it was about close to 5,000. I know, it was,
Yeah.
I think it was, and then when she got bad, they had to move her out, because her daughter wanted her closer to her across the bay, so she's probably paying a lot more over there.
Yeah. So definitely skilled nursing and skilled care at a memory care facility, if someone has Alzheimer's, it starts at $5,000, it goes to 15
Oh, yeah, they
or
say
20 a
for
month.
65,
So,
6,800.
so actually taking action now, when it is really relatively a lot cheaper, is really important. A lot of people don't think about the future, I find. And doing little steps now can make a huge difference in the future.